Hello, good evening, everybody. Like I said I will continue to update us whenever. I said there were a lot of stories surrounding this man of God called Chris Okafor. So yesterday I played an account by a man. So this evening there is a lady that has also sent her experience with Chris. One girl who encountered him has already to her own account to Prof Ex. So I want us to also listen together. I'm not adding anything. I'm not removing anything.
He just told me that God wants him to be my spiritual father. That how do I see myself taking airplane and coming to Nigeria to visit him and all these things. I was like wondering, but what is happening? I came here for prayers. You said I should come here for money. He said I should forget about that one. Before I know it, this man lured me to his bed. That's why I'm saying don't put my face, because the sad thing is that I slept with this man of God without even understanding what happened to me at that moment. Prophet Ex, if I'm lying, God should judge me. This is my testimony.
I want to play for you a recording, a testimony from one young lady who was also abused by Chris Okafor. You see, these are spiritual fathers. They have so many injured souls behind them. And this particular lady is narrating her own ordeal with Chris Okafor. So I want to advise the young sister who has recently married Chris Okafor. I don't think she knows what she has done. She looks very young, but I don't think she knows what she has done. The testimonial from Doris Ogala might be coming from a mad person, but the reason why Doris is a vagabond today is because of Chris Okafor. Nothing good comes from these spiritual fathers. And the agency of this marriage is very suspicious. There must be something Okafor is trying to cover. There must be something that Okafor is trying to cover. Just give it time. You will hear very soon that something might have happened that he's trying to neutralize. But for now, my sister, you who is now Okafor's wife, don't ignore these testimonies. Don't ignore the cries of all these other women. Lend them your ear. But you're already in it. And I don't think it's too late for you to come out. No matter how desperate one can be.
Why will she come out now? She had everything and they were rushing to marry her, and she quickly married. And she's even doing video bomber to bomber with the man.
When she met your husband. This is specifically for you.
Yes, Prof Ex. As I just introduced myself in the message above, I would like to record what happened to me so that you can put it on your platform and expose all these false prophets. So this man of God came and they announcing that he has a crusade. He had, I think, like a 1 week crusade like that. So he came and one of my friends took me there. And in the course of the crusade, he was doing all these fake prophecies of calling phone numbers, calling number plates. People were giving money, people were giving even their cars, giving even textbooks, giving watches. And I was watching and saying, but this is not God. And the worst thing is that most of his sermons were centered about money. So in that time, I was so gullible, I didn't know anything, because I was from a Presbyterian background. So I came forward, I had a little money in my account. So he said, if you don't have money in the ground, come and pledge that you will give it later. So he said all those who want to give but they don't have it on the ground, they should come forward. So I came forward and he saw me in the crowd and he started telling me that he's seeing something on my forehead like a chain, that he needs to break it. He needs to break the chain in my forehead. One thing I really wanted to speak about Prophet Ex is that these people are very, 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 very evil and wicked. know that this person is someone that God wants to use.
All these are our guests they are destroying. They are guests that have star, big stars.
They don't do these things empty.
They pray on
They are
them.
out to destroy. That is one thing that I have discovered with these people. So let me go back to my testimony. When he said he has seen a chain in my head, in my forehead, that I need to come with honey in his hotel room for them to break it. I was not the only one. The next day, I went and withdrew 10,000 francs CFA from my account, and I was looking for honey in the whole of that area in Boya, and he said I should bring white honey. I was looking for white honey. I searched white honey until luckily I found white honey, and we came and assembled somewhere. We were so many of us, more than 100 of us, who pledged to give money, because he said if you give money, he will give you the opportunity to see him one-on-one. So I was like, okay, if I see this man one-on-one, that will be good. And the funniest thing is that I don't even know what I was looking for. I was in the university. I never had any problem. I just heard there was a pastor and I just went there. I don't even know what I was looking for. That is what they do. We don't even know what we are looking for. So when we assembled now, we went to the hotel. We assembled and we started going there maybe in our tens, in our fives. So they would say 5 people should enter, and he will speak with them, then they will go out and the next 5 people will enter. So people were going in, coming out, going in. So it was my turn. We came in like maybe 10 of us. He was sitting in the sitting room with, I think, with his pastors and his assistants, and they were speaking. The way they were speaking, I was like, this is not a man of God. So when we entered now, he told me, are you not the lady I told her to bring the white honey? I said, yes. He said, okay, drop it on the table. Then when we went in now, he said we should go and kneel down around his bed. We should kneel down around his bed. I was like, he said we should just kneel down there and pray to God. Anything that we ask God, God will do it for us. I was like, I was not really happy in my spirit. So we went there, we knelt down around his bed, we prayed what we want God to do. Assistant stopped me and told me that I'm very lucky that the man of God wants to see me personally in the evening. That he wants to see me personally. Because when I was like, okay, this honey I've dropped, he said, drop it there, let the angels of God minister to the honey. That's what he said. So once I dropped the honey there, I was like waiting that, okay, he said, okay, just wait like for 10 minutes. Let the angels of God minister in the honey. So I was just standing there in the balcony waiting. Then his personal assistant came and met me and told me that I found favor before the man of God, that I should come back in the evening, that he wants to talk with me and pray with me to break away that spell on my forehead. I was like, okay, no problem, I'll come. He said, okay, I should come around 7 o'clock in the evening. So I went back to my small hostel. I went there, and in the evening, I came to the hotel. Because I left the honey there. He said I should come in the evening. So I came there to the hotel, and I met this personal assistant. He took me to that same studio, that is room that he was there. So when I went there, he told me that the man of God is having a meeting. I should wait. So I waited, and the man of God came. When he came, he didn't say anything again about honey. He just told me that he just told me that God wants him to be my spiritual father. That how do I see myself taking airplane and coming to Nigeria to visit him and all these things. I was like wondering, but what is happening? I came here for prayers. You said I should come here for honey. He said I should forget about that one. You know, before I know it, this man lured me to his bed. That's why I'm saying don't you put my face, because the sad thing is that I slept with this man of God without even understanding what happened to me at that moment. Prophet, if I'm lying, God should judge me. This is my testimony. He just took me to the bed and said, God has told him that he should be my spiritual father and everything. And before I could say Jack, this man slept with
by begging you.
Enough of what they are doing.
Need I say more? And that's how they all operate. You've
had this one now. I think you guys have had what the testimony that the lady gave. I don't want to add anything. Recently now, Doris Ogala has met. Please, I'm online here, please. Has displayed the man's bedroom, in his bedroom, where he is in bedroom. And she claimed that it was one of the guests when the knack, when promised, saying go marry. Now that girl sent the man's bedroom after they finish making love. The lady snapped her in that bedroom. So it was one of the ladies who he also did promise and fail that he would marry, whom he did not eventually marry, is the one who sent that his bedroom picture to her. And when you zoom that bedroom picture, you are going to see a lot of perfume, packets of perfume you are going to see there. So all the stories are correlating. This lady said now after knocking her, he gave her one container of perfume that's almost finished and gave her money. Do you understand? Said, and then look, some of you that listening to the story of the man who spoke to Parana. Remember that man said something in connection of cars, telling people that they will have accident with their cars and collecting their cars. This lady has also corroborated the same thing, that the crusade he came in Cameroon. That is how he also made away with people's wares, wristwatches, cars and everything. And then some girls too, who has very big star, they lure them, sleep with them. So they rape you anywhere they go. They rape people of their substances and even some spiritual this thing. They snuff off some spiritual stars from people anywhere they waka. And I am saying that Can and PFN, you guys should not keep quiet over this matter. I think from the task.
These people, everything is what they have made a figure. How much?